What the heck is SourceCred? That's what we're going to be covering in today's video. So, in short, SourceCred is the system of non-transferrable reputation tokens that we are using in Cannabis Genome DAO to track participation contributions across 3 different platforms: Discord, GitHub, and Discourse, our forum. So, the dashboard for SourceCred, where you can view your cred accumulated over time and for various periods, can be found on our website in the community tab for SourceCred. So if you click that, I will go ahead and bring up that dashboard here. So fetching our credit details, and there we go. And that's the dashboard there. And so you can see that over time. And so the way this feeds into everything else is that we've got these 3 main inputs that are being computed towards functions to generate reputation and rewards and credentials throughout our DAO and our community. And so SourceCred is integrating these 3 different things, and it works automatically. So you don't have to sign up for anything. It will track your activity across these 3 different channels, these 3 different inputs. You will have to link your identities across these 3 different inputs. And so we're working to implement some identity verification systems where you can link your wallet addresses and usernames. And so that stay tuned for that. But right now, SourceCred is currently implemented already, and we are nailing down some of the more fine-tuned parameters and weights associated with how these things are being computed and calculated through this function to give you rewards and credentials. So that essentially, SourceCred is a system of reputation tokens, non-transferable reputation tokens, but those can be converted into financial rewards on a weekly basis, and those financial rewards are called quote-unquote green tokens. We will be using CSAT, our native governance token, as the reward we anticipate, and so that will be the way that those are paid out weekly. And so from the DAO Treasury. And so you can access our forum here as well, and so participation on the forum will be tracked, or is being tracked, as well as on GitHub. So definitely check those out. If you get on Notion, you can find the link to the master config file. So the way Discord is the most complex sort of, it's called the plugin, the input to SourceCred. And so with Discord, we have a few different parameters that we can adjust. So the way it works is that you get cred for when people recognize your contributions. So when you make a post in Discord in the chat and people give emoji reactions to it, that can flow you cred and reputation in the community. So people recognize your contributions. We have specific emojis on the Discord. So let me hop over here into the Discord and show you what that looks like. Hopefully you can see this on my screen. And so as we go through to the emojis, there are a few special ones, little SourceCred weights, so that will flow different amounts of cred depending on which emoji you use. We're still working on whether we want to include other emojis, what the weights are going to be. It looks like we do want to include them. We want to be as inclusive as possible and capture as much participation as possible, but we want to have some sort of logical weights or reasonable weights that can adjust for the types of contributions. So the different channels that are being included are still being discussed. Please show up to the weekly town halls to get involved in this discussion. Feel free to drop some information in the chat or a comment right on this document, as you can access it from the Notion workspace. And again, weights for different roles. So the roles for metamorphosis can assign different weights to the cred that individuals are flowing to each other on Discord. And same thing for Discourse and GitHub. We haven't worked out the parameters there, but there's some additional information about conversations we've had in the community guidance document that we discussed in the previous video. So please feel free to drop any questions in the chat, and yeah, definitely this is an experiment in progress. So feedback is very important from the community, and I think hopefully we can make this work together.